no. Okay, all the way to the back of your mat. Just take a nice big deep breath. And blow it out. Nice big deep breath. And exhale. And one more time. And exhale. Take the left arm forward, the right one back, and switch. And switch. Okay, hands to your waist. Pick up your right foot forward, point and flex the toes. Just release the tightness through the ankles. Let's do a little circle. Change directions. Let's get fancy. Point and flex again. Circle it. Other way. And now just sway it in front of the other leg, side to side. Little balance challenge here. So you just, whenever it's hard to balance, you just really want to pick a spot and make it your focus. A few more here. Okay, other side, left foot forward, point and flex. Little circle. Change directions. Point and flex. Circle again. Other way. Now sway it side to side. I'm always so tight on this hip. You might notice that too. One leg is always a little tighter than the other. Whoa, losing my balance. Okay, put it down. Sweep the arms up. Take them parallel to the floor. Give me a little tiny squat, nothing big. Sweep the arms back up. Take your gaze, look up. Come back down, little squat. Again, lift, try to really lengthen here. Lower and lift. And slow swan dive all the way down. Keep bends in your knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Reverse swan dive back. Little squat, keep the arms up this time. Really try to get the booty back and the weight in the back of the feet. Slow swan dive down. Bend in your knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Little squat, but maybe we go a little bit deeper. Maybe not. Just kind of go where it feels good. I'm going to do 2 more of these. Suck in that belly. Try to hollow it out. And slow swan dive down. Really make your arms long out to the side. Bend the knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Reverse all the way back up. Now we're going to do some plank walkouts just to get warmed up here. So bend your knees, hands down. Walk your hands to the front of the mat. And once you get there in your high plank position, you're going to soften the knees and just walk it back. And slow reverse back up. And let's run through that 2 more times. Bend, walk it out. High plank. Walk it back. And slow reverse swan dive up. And 1 more. Sweep those arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Hold it here, try to get length. Take the right arm down, really reach up and over a tiny bit to get a nice side body stretch going here. Right arm up, left one comes down, lengthening through the right side. Left arm up, switch again. And again. And 1 more time, why not? Nice job. Big deep breath. And nice, slow. Push your booty back. Come down slowly. Feel the pull behind the legs. Hang out here and breathe. 3 breaths. Maybe you drift your body weight forward and back. Find a spot where you feel really grounded. And then just hang out there. A few more breaths. Okay, bend your knees, walk your hands back out to your high plank. We're going to hang out in your high plank for a few breaths. Little micro bends in the elbows, hollow out the tummy. And here comes your first down dog of the morning. Hips go up nice and high, elevate onto the toes. Make sure you can see those arms, and now float back forward. And hips up nice and high, down dog. And come back forward. Lots of movement going on today. Drift back. Come forward. Put your knees down, open them up, feet are flat. Come on back for a nice child's pose. 3 big breaths here. And back up. Tuck those toes under, back to your high plank, and right to your down dog. Stay high on the toes. Let's walk the feet in a little bit. So it's a smaller down dog. And walk them back where you started. Stay high on the toes, walk in. Maybe just 3 or 4 steps. Walk back. And one more time, walk it in a little bit. Walk it back. Float forward over those wrists. Knees down. Walk back to your forearms. Your hands haven't changed position. You're on your knees. Now you're just going to step back both feet to your low plank. Hold here and breathe. Hollow out the tummy. Try not to drop your face so your neck is neutral. Now let's put the knees down and pull your elbows towards your knees isometrically so they're not actually moving. You're just activating more muscle here. Try to keep that activation if you can and elevate the knees. Your legs are nice and straight. And let's put the knees back down. Elbows are still pulling towards those knees. Elevate. Lower. Elevate. Lower. Now walk your forearms back. You're all the way back into that nice child's pose again. 3 breaths. Should feel really good on that lower back. Okay, up onto all fours. Knees are under your hips, toes are tucked under. Give me some cat-cows. So really press away from the earth so you separate and open up your upper back. Chest comes forward, take your gaze, look up. While you're here, I really want you to try to hollow out the tummy. Round your back, drop your face. Chest comes forward, look up. One more time, round your back. Chest comes forward, look up. Now come to a neutral spine, tummy pulls in, elevate your knees. Walk your hands back to your feet, drive your heels towards the earth. Come on up with your arms parallel to the floor. So you're in your low squat position. Nice. Lift the arms up and lower. And lift and lower. One more time, lift. Now sweep them back, spiral out the thumbs, hold it here and breathe. Tummy pulls in. Sweep your arms up and come back, thumbs out. Sweep up and back. Really try to get your arms back behind you as best you can. Sweep up and nice, slow swan dive down. Bend your knees. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, release back down. Inhale, look up, flat back. Sweep your arms all the way back up. and back to neutral alignment. Nice. Say goodbye to your warm-up. Inhale. Exhale. Come on down. Walk it out to your high plank. Lower to your forearms. 3 breaths here. Elevate to your hands. 3 breaths here. Lower to the forearms. Now switch your lead hand and come back up to your high plank. Keep that same arm going down first. Forearm, forearm. Hold and breathe. Back to your high plank. And right back to your down dog. Little reprieve here. Lifting and lowering onto the toes. Okay, let's pedal the feet this time. Really getting into the calves. Come back, drift those shoulders over your wrists. Hold and breathe 3 breaths. Okay, this time I'm going to have you bring your left foot forward, up between both your hands. Sweep your arms out to the side and up towards the ceiling. Nice job. Hold and breathe. Okay, come back down where you started. Sweep back up nice and slowly. Feel all that muscle recruitment to get back up. Nice hip flexor stretch. Drift the arms back down, nice and slow. And come back up. Maybe you get up like on 4 or 5 counts. Make it really slow and deliberate. Reach long and strong with the arms. High on the toes on the back foot. Come back down. Step back high plank. Lower to the forearms. Same hand you led with. Come back up. You can always put your knees down if you want to when you do these. Now switch your lead arm. Lower. Try not to shift the hips. Elevate. And lower. I think the dog left, honey. Back up. Little bit breaks in the elbows all the time here, right? Couple more breaths. Okay, now I'm going to have you bring your right foot up between both your hands. Hold it here. And slowly sweep those arms out to the side. Elevate till the shoulders come over your hips. Hold and breathe. Feels so good. Let's come back down. Nice and slow. Sweep them back up. Great job. Come back down. And sweep back up. Nice. Hold. Really try to reach for the ceiling with your arms. Come back down. Step back. Meet me in your high plank. And right to your down dog. Little break. Let's just pedal our feet. Okay, we're going to walk our feet up towards our hands. So you end up with your feet somewhere in the middle of your mat. Drift those hips back and then forward. Drift them back. So the weight goes to the heels, then it goes to the toes. And then find something sort of in the middle. Hold it there. Inhale, look up, flat back. And from here, all the way back to standing. Sweep your arms up. Hands to heart, elbows pull back. Sweep them back up. Really try to grow some inches here, right? Really try to be nice and long through the spine. And down, sweeping those elbows back so you activate muscle in the upper back. Sweep up, hands to heart. Step your left foot forward, your right foot goes back. Sweep the arms back up. Just relax here for a few breaths. We're going to power off that back foot. Do the best you can. Try to pick a spot, make it your focus. Hands back to heart. So I'm just going to come off my back foot. I'm going to lean down till I'm parallel to the floor. And then I'm going to come right back where I started. Drop that foot back again. Power up. Hinging through my left hip. Really making my leg in the back nice and long. That's really what helps you balance. So if you want to amp this up, you can reach the arms out. You can hold this a little bit longer. Come back, arms up towards the ceiling, and we come right back. Power up, arms stay long and strong, hinging through that left hip. Back leg is reaching to touch the back of the room. Hands to the floor, bend the left leg a little bit, open the right hip to the ceiling, right hand to your waist, turn and face the right side of the room. Back leg is nice and high. You really feel that right butt cheek doing a lot of work here to hold that hip up. If you want to, take your right arm, reach it up to the ceiling. Hold it a few more breaths if you can. We're going to meet back in a high plank. So hands going to come down, foot drops back, step the other foot back to your high plank. Great work, guys. Down dog, paddle out our feet. Okay, let's walk the feet back forward, hands back to the feet. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, back down. Reverse swan dive all the way back up. Long and strong arms. Hands to heart. Press them back up. And back down. Get those elbows pushing back. Sweep up. Elbows back. Sweep. Step the left foot back. Hands back to heart. Power off that leg, hinging now through the right hip. Come on down. And back up. Whoops, try to transition these really slow, right? Slow and deliberate. Power up, hinge, drop it back. Again, lift off. Really try to engage as much muscle in that back leg as possible. Come back. Here's the one I'm going to ask you to hold a little bit. If you can, extend the arms out. Long and strong arms. Okay, hands down to the mat. Here's where you lift and open that left hip. Left hand to your waist. Turn your head and try to look at the left side of the room. Sweep that arm up. Really lift your back leg. I want you to feel your butt doing the work. Is your left arm reaching long and strong to touch the ceiling? Okay, close that hand back to the floor. Meet me back in your high plank. Back to your down dog, pedaling your feet. Great work. Okay, let's put the right knee down on the mat. Keep your toes tucked under. Open your left foot to the side and sweep your left arm up to the ceiling. Little side plank here. Step your right foot back if you can. If you would rather just lift your top leg, that's an option, keeping the knee down with the top leg up. Okay, everybody knee back down, toes tuck under. Now we're all going to elevate our back leg. Nice and strong. Now take that left hand back to the floor, square your hips, but keep your leg up. Left knee to left elbow. Sweep it back strong. Bend the leg, flex the foot. Left knee up towards the ceiling. Left knee pulls in, round your back, look at your knee. Try to lift your knee. Sweep back up. Round your back, pull your knee in. A lot of oblique work here. One more. Why not, right? We love this feeling. Okay, put that foot back down, sweep your left arm back up. Stay here or meet me back in your high plank. Take your gaze, look up at the ceiling if you can. Little hip bump here, press up and down, tiny movement. Side body work, always good. Okay, flip back, you're in your high plank, meet me back in your down dog. Walk your hands to your feet. Stay in your forward fold. Relax and breathe. Inhale, look up, flat back. Slow reverse swan dive all the way back up to standing. Sweep your arms up. Slow swan dive back down. Walk out, meet me back in your high plank. Hold and breathe, 3 breaths. Okay, left knee down, toes stay tucked under. Open that right foot, sweep your right arm up. Turn and face the right side of your room. You can lift the top leg or step it back to your side plank. Make sure you have a tiny bend in that left elbow. Okay, let's bring that left knee back down. Toes are tucked under. Right hand back to the floor. Elevate your back leg. Knee to elbow. Sweep it back. Now bend that back leg, flex the foot. Press your knee up so you engage your butt. Now you're going to pull your knee forward this time. You're going to arch your back. Relax your face. Look at that right knee. Lift it higher. Use your oblique muscle. Sweep it back. Foot's flexed. Take your gaze off the end of your mat. Neck is neutral. Pull it in. Sweep it back. You're lifting the knee, but you're keeping your hips even. One more time. 3rd time's the charm. Make it great. Sweep it back. Put that foot down on the back. You're right back to your side plank. Sweep that right arm up. Knee down, top leg lifts, or step back, side plank. Little hip bumps. Back to your high plank. Little reprieve coming in our downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. Ah, this feels good. Let's just hold the left heel down. Really get a good release in that calf. Switch to the right. Okay, I'm going to have you bring your left foot up between both your hands. Turn your right foot on its side on an angle, maybe a 45-degree angle, and sweep your arms up. Nice. So you don't have a huge bend in that front knee, but you do have some bend. Try to press the back of your foot, the outside of it, into the earth so the entire foot is on the floor. Nice job. Sweep those arms to the side, long and strong. You're facing the right side of your room. Now let's spiral the arms back forward. Come back up onto the toes on your back foot. Meet me back in your high plank. Left heel lifts, hips stay square, tummy is pulling in. Take that leg off the side of the mat, move it to the left. You got 3 slow motion toe taps here. Bring it back, hold it up, 3 breaths. Put it down, downward facing, nice job. Pedal the feet. Let's come back, high plank. Right leg lifts this time. Breaks in the elbows. Take the foot off to the right. 3 slow-mo toe taps, full range of motion that you got here. Pull it in, hold it. Put it down, downward facing, nice job. Right foot comes forward between both hands. Left foot turns on an angle. Sweep your arms up. Whew. Little bend in that front knee. Turn to face the side, long and strong arms. Nice job. Spiral that arm back onto the toes. Come on down. Right back to your down dog. Pedal out those feet. Okay, your feet are hip width apart. Bend your knees. Walk your hands back a little bit. Drop the knees right under the hips. You're in your bear. So walking bear, walk your hands back to your feet. Low squat hold. Hands down, walk it back out, bear. Knees 1 inch off the floor. Press it back if you can, or walk it. Drop the hands back to your bear, or walk it. Push off, low squat. Drop down bear. Push off, low squat. Drop down bear. Push off. You're either walking or you're dropping. Hold your low squat. Elevate the arms. Sweep those arms back. Spiral your thumbs out. Going back. Move your arms as far back as you can. Hollow out that stomach. Bend those legs. Parallel to the floor with the arms. Sweep them up. Whew. Drop down bear or walk out bear. Elevate that left foot. Switch right. Okay, here we go. We're going to take the right hand and the left foot and walk it 1 step forward. Your knee stays down. Same thing, other side. Walk it back. Walk it forward. So just keep it going. 1 step forward, 1 step back. Okay, hold your bear. Walk your hands back. Meet me in your low squat. Retract the shoulders. Try to get them nice and broad. Arms out to the side. Sweep them up to the ceiling. Get your body long. Whew. Shoulders are broad. Drop them. Nice slow swan dive. Forward fold. Hang out there and breathe. Look up, flat back. All the way back up with the arms. Arms come back to your waist. Step your left foot forward. Right knee goes down towards the floor. Come back up slowly. 3 counts down. 1, 2, 3. Up slow. Let's take the arms out. Nice work, guys. Now we're going to come down. We're going to add a little rotation. Your arms are long and strong. Bring it back. Come back up. Come back down. Rotate. Come back. Sweep the arms up as you raise up. Down. Rotate. Up. Nice job. These feel so good. We got to do 2 more. When I say they feel good, you know what that really means? It means I think it's hard. Okay, maybe back in your high plank. Oh, yes. Downward facing. Pedal those feet. High plank. Don't drop that face, right? Let's do a slow hover. Press it back up. So I come down in my slow hover. And then if I need my knees on the mat to get back up, I just put my knees down. Or you could put your knees down, do your slow hover, and come back up with your knees down, and then elevate back to your high plank. We call that participant's choice. Okay, let's do it again. Hover, press back up, and 1 more. Hover, press back up, and meet me in your down dog. Ooh, yeah, baby, that feels good. Pedal those feet. Okay, right foot forward between both hands. Sweep your arms up. Whew. Hands to heart. Dripping. Okay, left knee comes down and up. Lower and lift. Arms out. Lower. So try to broaden the shoulders while the arms are out. Always be mindful of your shoulders. So down, rotate, come back, come up. Lower, rotate. It's not about how far you go. It's about keeping those arms long and strong and the shoulders broad. Now we're going to elevate the arms. If you want to amp it up, turn, come back up, and lower, and rotate. Raise, reach for the ceiling, and down, and rotate, and back up, and all the way back to your high plank. Downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to take the right hand to the outside of your left shin and then switch. Left hand to the right shin and switch. Now try not to shift through the hips. Four more. Or take a child's pose if you want to chill out for a sec. Drink some coffee. Grab some water. Whatever. Or stay with me. Okay, here's my last one. I'm going to lower my knees to the floor. Feet are flat. Take a nice child's pose. Relax your forehead to the floor. Whew. Okay, come on back up onto all fours. Quadruped position, tuck those toes under. Knees under your hips. Extend your right arm out. Elevate your left leg. Hips are square. Sweep that arm back, touch your foot, sweep it forward. Put it back down, switch sides. Left arm out, right knee up, foot flexed. Sweep the arm, find your foot, touch it, come back. Switch. So your job here is to hollow out the stomach and try not to have any shift in the hips as you do this exercise. One more. Nice. Step your feet back. You're right in your high plank. Do a little slow half hover and right to up dog. Oh, how good does that feel? You can stay here with your knees down or you can elevate the knees. Little breaks in those elbows. Take your gaze. Look ahead. Hollow out the stomach here. I know it's hard. Try to do it. Okay, hips up. High plank. Half hover. Up dog. Elevate the knees. Hips up. Half hover. Up dog. Elevate. Hips up. And have a seat. Sweep those legs around. Whew, so challenging today. I know why, because I was drinking Bryn's wine last night. Sean and I were naughty. Okay, arms out. C curving the spine, sucking in the belly. Slow motion. Feet stay flat. Don't let the knees open out to the side. Line up your knees with your heels. Belly pulls in. You're coming down nice and slow. Okay, extend the legs all the way straight. Relax your head to the floor and let the thumbs behind you hit the earth. Little stretch. You should feel a nice pull through the six-pack muscles. Getting them ready to get us back up. Couple more breaths here. Okay, bring the bend back to the legs. Arms start to sweep up slowly. Head joins. Tummy pulls in. Really slow. Nice. Back down. Suck it in really slow. Shoulders nice and broad. Extend the legs out. This time we're going to keep the legs out and we're going to do a return to seating with our legs out. Start with the arms. Let the head come up. Hollow out the stomach. Slowly, if you can, reach those arms up high because it makes it a lot more challenging. Now we're going to do a nice forward fold. Touch your toes. Hang out here. Flex those feet. Let them point right up to the ceiling. Okay, we're going to pull one foot in. It doesn't matter how far you bring it in. Take this left hand to the outside. Rotate, look over your right shoulder. Try to use your muscle in that left leg and bring your knee closer to the earth. If you can. Okay, extend this one out. Right one in. Long spine, you got to sit tall. Hinging through the hip with your spine long. We're not flexing. Rotate. Try to let that right knee get towards the earth. Great job. Okay, grab a towel. We're going to stretch out our hamstrings with the towel today. So I'm going to have you lie down. Wrap a towel around the bottom of the right foot. Now, if you want to keep this left leg bent because it feels better for your lower back, go ahead and keep it bent. If you have the flexibility to straighten it, press the right calf into the earth. So you're holding onto your towel with your right hand. Push your heel up towards the ceiling as you pull the foot a little bit towards the back of the room. Heel pulls up, so your leg is as straight as you can get it. Now try to relax that right shoulder. You don't want to tense it all up. And let's just open it maybe 6 or 8 inches to the side. No shift in the hips. Bring it back center. Now change hands with your towel. So grab it with your left hand and shift 6 inches to the left, feeling a different stretch in the back of that leg. Bring it back so that the heel is right over the hip. Press, really try to press that heel to the ceiling. Press your toes down towards your face. Move the foot a little more. We're almost done with this leg. And release it. Nice job. So keep that right leg bent. Now you're going to pull the left one in. Towel around the bottom of the left foot, holding with your left hand. Extend the right leg out if you wish. If it's out, I want the calf on the floor. Now, heel presses up towards the ceiling. We're trying to activate. Leg is as straight as you can get it. Move it towards the back of the room. It's probably not going far, but that's not what's important. It's what you're feeling right now. That nice, I've got a little shaking going on. You might too. That's a good thing. Now release it. Do it again. Heel really presses up. Toes down towards the face. And let's open it a tiny bit to the left. As soon as you feel that right hip wanting to leave the earth, you don't go any further. Relax that left shoulder, bring that leg back up, change hands, over to the other side. Back center, one last little release here. Heel pushes up, toes push down. Move it back a little more if you've got some range. Okay, relax that foot. Both knees into the chest. Try to touch those elbows. Make your forehead come up to your knees or towards your knees if you can, so you're tucking into a tiny ball. And release it. Head back to the earth. Open your arms out to the side. Palms face up. Move your knees over your hips. Cross your left one over your right. Take them down to the right side. It's okay that that left shoulder comes off the floor. Now reach your arm long out, reach it out, work it. Activate those muscles in that arm and feel a nice stretch through the side body and chest. Breathe 2 more times and then we do the same thing on the other side. Okay, knees come back up, uncross. Get your arms long and strong, knees over hips. Left knee over the right. Oh, sorry, right over the left. I'm sorry. Now we're going down to the left side. Right shoulder can come up, that's okay. Now reach that arm out. Maybe at a 45-degree angle off your body. So it doesn't have to be out completely to the side, but I want you to activate the muscles in the arm and feel that great release through the chest. All the way down the side of that hip. Breathe 2 more times. Okay, knees come back, uncross them, hug them into the body. Little massage now, circle them for your lower back. Go the other way. Nice job. Rock it up onto the toes. Oh my goodness, I hope you feel all stretched out and good. You know that nice chill feeling you get after you've challenged your body? Okay, hips up, slow reverse swan dive all the way back up, arms long and strong. Come back over heart. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for your power and strength. Oh, how are you guys?
Hello. Good. That was good.
There they are.
Friends. Here they are.
How are you guys feeling?